Hi there everyone, welcome back to another Wednesday boot camp class. Today we are going to be doing a bunch of different exercises. You're not going to need any weights, you're not going to need any equipment, any of that. Today is going to be very core heavy. So we're going to do some strength exercises with lots of core exercises mixed in. So if you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. Let's get started. So our first group of exercises, we're going to do a reverse lunge, some toe touches, some glute bridges, and some leg lifts. Let's go ahead and start with the reverse lunges. We're going to do 10 of these, and these are going to be reverse lunges. So starting at the front of your mat or just wherever on the floor, if you don't have a mat, all we're going to do is step back, come down to a lunge, and then step back forward, and we're going to alternate sides. So 5 on each leg. Ready? Here we go. Now again, if you want to lightly let that back knee touch the ground, I'm okay with that. Don't let it slam down. If you need to hold something to balance with, feel free to do that as well. Keep those feet about hip width apart so that we're not lunging backwards in a straight line. And there's 10. All right, toe touches. So we're going to lay down flat. Legs are going to be up in the air. We're going to come up, touch our toes with our fingertips, relax back down. We've got 15 of these. Go. Good. If that's making your abs burn, I would say get used to that feeling for today. All right, next up we're going to do a glute bridge. So your back is flat on the ground, feet are flat on the ground, hands out to the sides. We're just going to drive our hips upwards, squeeze everything in this posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, and then relax back down to the ground. We've got 15 of these. So there's one. If you wanted to make this a little more challenging, you got weights around, you can hold them on your hips. Really get a good squeeze at the top. Good. Now we're going to go into leg lifts. So my hands are behind my backside, legs are straight out underneath of me. We're going to come up just high enough that our hips roll up off the floor. You don't have to swing them any more than that, and try not to swing, period. Remember, we're lifting. So we've got 10 of these. Ready? Go! If you want to let your feet hit the ground after each one, you're welcome to. I prefer to not. It just keeps those lower abs under a more constant tension, and time under tension is important for muscle growth. Ten. Good. Bring it back up. We're going to go through all of this stuff 3 times. So we'll call this round 2, and I'm going to go back to my reverse lunges. Ready? Go. Good. Take it back down to the ground. And we got toe touches. 15. Good. All right, staying right here. We got bridges. Again for 15. Here we go. 15. Good. All right, get those hands underneath the backside. If you have something by your head that you want to grab onto, you're welcome to do that as well. But since I don't have anything to grab onto, I'm going to sit on them. All right, 10 of them. Here we go. Good. Bring it up. And we got our last round of reverse lunges. Here we go. And 10. Good. Back down to the ground. Toe touches for 15. I like these, and I hate these probably the most of any ab exercise. Here we go. Good. All right, glute bridge, 15. Go. $15. Very nice. All right, leg lifts for 10. Here we go. Very nice. And that is our first block of exercises in the books. So grab yourself a drink if you need to. Otherwise, let's jump into our second round. Okay, so for our block number 2, we are going to be doing some push-ups, some planks, some dips, and some reverse crunches. The note I'll make on this, if you like doing your dips off of a chair or some kind of a raised surface, feel free to grab one of those now. I'm going to do them from the floor just because, as I promised earlier, no equipment needed. So we'll start with push-ups. We're going to do 10 of these. If you want to do these from your knees, you're welcome to. The general rule of thumb here is to make your push-ups easier, get your hands higher up. So you can do that by getting on your knees. You can do it by putting your hands on some kind of a raised surface like stairs, a footstool, anything like that. But we're going for 10. Nice. All right, we're going to head to a plank. I'm going to do mine from my elbows. If you'd like to do yours from your hands, you're welcome to. But we're going to hold this plank for 20 seconds. Ready? Go. I'm not very good at planks, so if my form looks really bad on camera, it may be. Try to use the mirror, but it's a rough angle to see. Good. All right, we're going to do dips now. Again, like I said, if you have a raised surface that you want to use, like a chair or something, feel free. If you do not, you want to do them just straight from the ground like me, you're welcome to do that as well. But our hips go up. We're going to drop down, bending at the elbows, and then press upward. We have 10 of these. Ready? Go. Good. Try to keep your hips up as high as you can with those, but don't get too high because then you're not going to be able to bend your elbows anymore. and it messes things up. So, all right, and finally, we're gonna do a reverse crunch. So, we'll be back on our back like we were in the previous block. Again, I go hands underneath my backside. We're just gonna lift the hips up, roll the knees towards us, relax back down. I do not let my feet touch the ground between, but if you want to, you are welcome to. We've got 10 of these. Ready? Go! Good. And again, you don't have to roll the knees all the way back into your chest. We're just going up high enough so that the lower back and the hips come up off the ground. All right, let's flip it back over. We've got our push-ups again for 10. If you want to start from your feet and then go to your knees when you can't do any more, you're welcome to do that as well. 10. Very nice. All right, catch your breath for a second. We're going to go down, we're going to plank again, 20 seconds. All right, ready? And go. I can't tell if this looks any better than last time or not. Just about there. Good. All right, flip it over and we've got dips. Go. Good. And relax down. Reverse crunch. Here we go. Very nice. Flip it over. And our last round of push-ups. Here we go. 10 of them. Ready, go. Very nice. And also our last round of planks. All right, 20 seconds, ready, and go. Done. Flip it over. There it is. I was wondering when we were going to hear that thing. Flip it over, and we're going to dip. 10 of them. Ready, go. That's it. Good. Lay it down. We're going to reverse crunch for our final time. 10 of them. Go. Good. All right. Bring it up. Grab a little drink if you need to. I'm going to move on to our third block. All right, so for block number 3, we're going to do some punching, some jabs and straights. we're going to go down to heel touches, we'll do some high knees, and we'll do some full sit-ups. So we're going to do the punches for 30 seconds. Again, take a nice split stance. All we're doing is leading jab 1, straight 2. Get a nice little rhythm. Don't burn out early, going as hard as you can. Okay, set a nice pace. You've got 30 seconds. Ready? Go! Make the time between the punches pretty minimal. Remember to drive those punches from the hips. About 10 seconds. Good. All right, heel touches, we're going to be down on our back. Feet flat on the ground underneath of us. Shoulder blades are up off the ground. We're going to rotate side to side. Try to touch those heels to make this easier. Space your feet farther apart or move them closer to you. To make it harder, get them closer together, move them out away from you. But we've got 30 total, so 15 on each side. Shoulder blades stay up off the ground the whole time. Ready? Go! Good. If you find that midway through those, they're either a little too hard or a little too easy, you can shift your feet, kind of like I did. They were a little bit easy in the beginning. Take my feet out a little bit further, kind of mid-set, and I'm okay. So, bringing it back up to our feet, we've got high knees for 20 seconds. These keep a good posture, kind of leaning forward, chest up. Knees are just getting to about hip height for 20 seconds straight, kind of like we're running. If you don't want to do the impact of kind of that running motion, you can just do marches for 20 seconds. So, ready? Go! Try to get those feet up off the ground, high as you can. Good. And we're trying to be quiet too when we do those. We don't want stomping feet. All right, we're gonna go full sit up. I'm gonna go legs flat for this one. And we're just rolling up, trying to touch down our shins as far as we can. If you wanna get a little momentum with the arms in this, I don't usually judge too hard. You're welcome to. We've got 10 of these. Ready? Go. Good. Bring it back up. We're going to punch some more. All right, 30 seconds. Ready? Go! About halfway. Good. All right, bring it back down. We're going to work those obliques again and get some heel touches in. Ready? Go. Good. Bring it on up. We got our high knees for 20 seconds. Ready? Go! Good. All right, bring it down. And we are going to full sit up. 10 of them. I'm going to go feet flat this time. Ready? Go. Mostly flat. My heels are flat. Good. All right, we're through 2 rounds of this third block. Here's our final round. Going back to the punches. Ready? Go. Keep those hips turning. Good. Bring it down for heel touches. All right, 30 total. Ready? Go. Good. All right, high knees, 20 seconds. Go. Nice quiet feet. Good. Bring it back down. We got 10 final full sit-ups. I'm gonna go legs flat again. Ready? Go. Good. All right, 3 blocks down. Time to move on to our 4th and final block. All right, for the final block, we are going to be doing some wide stance squats because you know I wasn't going to go through a full workout without squatting in some way. We're going to do some side plank raises on just one side. We're going to do a run for 30 seconds, and then we're going to do side plank raises on the other side. So for our wide stance squat, we're just going to go outside the shoulder width, drop it down to about as low as you can go, really. Maintaining good posture. We don't want to see our backside curl underneath of us or be reaching this way. Try to get to about parallel, but sometimes that's a little difficult to do with a wider stance. So we're going to do 10 of these. Ready? Go! And this is about what I'm talking about when it comes to depth. I'll turn to the side. Just getting that upper leg nice and parallel to the floor. If you're only getting to here, that's not quite low enough. Get a little bit lower. 10. Good. And make sure that we're pushing those knees out for the whole move. So for a side plank raise, we're not going to hold the side plank. We're just going to stack feet if you can. If balance is an issue, you can unstack the feet. Hands go on the hips. Other elbow is going down. We're just going to drive this hip straight up. Get a good reach, get a good squeeze, and drop it back down. We've got 8 of these. Ready? Go! Good. Bring it up. We're going to run for 30 seconds. Again, nice quiet feet. Make sure you're using your arms as you run. Ready? Go! That heart pumping. Almost there. Good. All right, bring it back down. We're going to do the side plank raises again. This time we're going to do it on the other side. So we got 8. Ready? Go. Eight. Bring it back up, and we're going to squat. 10 of them. Ready? Go! Now I keep my hands in front of myself. If you want to put them behind your head or straight out in front, you're welcome to. I like having them tucked right here in front. It just helps me kind of stay in line. Good. There's 10. Take it down to the ground for our side plank raises. We got 8. Go. Good. Up for a run. Ready? Go. I really like side plank raises more than I like just normal side planks. If you want to make them a little bit tougher, take a 5-10 pound weight, put them right on top of your hip. Good. And do them that way. A plate works really well for that too. If you have weight plates around, just because it's a little more balanced too. All right, we got 8 on this side. Go. Good. All right, final round of our final block. Squatting for 10. Go. Good. Back down. Side plank raise for 8. Go. Good. Back up. In our last 30-second run. Ready? Go. One of these days I'll remember a headband again. About 10 seconds left. Good. All right, take it down. Last 8. Here we go. Good. And you made it. So did I. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you had as much fun as I had. Stay tuned. Check out the channel. Again, videos going up pretty much every day. Got some really exciting things coming in February. We're going to bring out some new content that I am personally very excited about. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I have been Brad, and I will see you next time.